Yes, all the good that you desires you as well. All the good experiences, the good situation, the good people, the good adventures, all the good and all the positive that you have in your heart. I desire this health, I desire this car, I desire this happiness, I desire this land, I desire this type of health, I desire this type of business. Whatever desire you have that is good and doesn't hurt yourself or hurt other people, you are allowed to have that. You are allowed to have that desire. You are allowed to speak on that desire. You are allowed to express that desire. I'm going to read you this. Right? I'm always with my notebook talking to myself. Desires are not selfish. If you think that you having desires is selfish or is bad or you shouldn't have it, scratch that mentality, scratch that attitude. Desires are not selfish, but rather divine signals, indication of our potential seeking to be realized. Divine signals, indications of our potential seeking to be realized. Divine signals, indications of our potential seeking to be realized. You desire something is a confirmation to you that you have the potential to have it, to achieve it, to experience it, to overcome it, and to multiply it. I'm going to say it again. You having the desire for something is a confirmation to yourself that you have the potential to realize it, that you have the potential to achieve it, that you have the potential to experience it, that you have the potential to overcome it. Because if you couldn't do it, you wouldn't have the desire to do it anyways. If it wasn't going to happen, you wouldn't have the desire that is going to happen. If you couldn't make it, you wouldn't have the desire to make it in the first place. What did I say? Desires are divine signals. Divine signals. Divine, which means it comes from, call it God, call it higher power, call it the universe. What created you, what created nature, that's what we call divine. And when you have a desire, those desires are giving you divine signal, divine indication that, hey, your potential wants to come out. Your potential wants to be expressed. Your potential wants to be realized. Your potential wants to be expressed. So no need for you to be ashamed of your desires. No need for you to want to hide your desires, pretend like you don't have them. Just because if you say a desire, it might be too big. Matter of fact, I recommend for you to have big, bold desires. Big and bold desires. Now, once you have the desire, you have to write it down. I'm not going to stop talking about the power of you writing things down. You have to write it down. Write a desire. And when you write a desire, write it in present tense, assuming that you already have it. Assuming that you already do it. Assuming that you already experience it. Assuming that you already overcome it. So write your desires in the present tense, because every time you will read it, that will reinforce your subconscious mind. That will reinforce your body. That will reinforce your mind that yes, you have the potential to do it. You have the skills, the knowledge, the power to do it. So write your desires down. And don't be scared and don't try to want to play it safe. Oh, let me have this desire that is safe, that is small, that is so people don't know. Bold and big desires. Bold and big desires. Then you write it down. Because writing down one's desires serve as an act of faith and commitment. You writing it down shows that you have the faith that is going to happen. You writing it down shows that you have the commitment that is going to happen. Writing down one's desires serves as an act of faith and commitment. You have the faith that this desire, you can experience it, you can have it. You have that commitment, and it's unbreakable faith that you're not gonna let what somebody else is gonna say, or whatever the weather is, or whatever the current economics are, delete your desire or make you even want to question if you can achieve, if you can experience that desire. Writing down one's desire serves as an act of faith and commitment, helping to shift focus from limitations to possibilities. To shift focus from limitation to possibilities. Because when you write your desires in present tense and you read it, now you are reading it and you are telling your mind the possibilities. You are telling your mind where you are going. You are telling your mind what is possible, what can happen. That's what you are doing. Because what you are writing down is possibilities, is realization. And every time you read those desires, you are reminding yourself of the possibilities. You are reminding yourself of the possibilities. And your mind is going to walk away from the limitations. Because you're not going to put a desire on something that you are limited on. Why will you do that? Writing your desires down, writing the things you dream to accomplish, you see yourself accomplishing, you see yourself doing, you see yourself having. Allow your mind to shift from limitation to possibilities, from lack to abundance, from I cannot do it to I can do it. Write it down. And every time you write it down, knowing, thinking, believing that what you are writing down is already a reality. Don't write your desires with fear. Don't write your desires already thinking that, oh no, this is not going to happen. Because the mental state you are in when you are writing your desires plays a huge role. The mental state you are in when you write your desires influence if those desires are going to become true or not. Because if I write, oh, I have $1 million, but in my head I'm like, $1 million, I will never make that amount of money. Who's going to give it to me? How am I even going to make it? To make $1 million is so hard. I don't have the possibility to do that. If that's my mental state, why I'm writing down that desire, I'm writing down what's going to happen, not what I'm putting down, but what my mental state is telling me, what my attitude is telling me. So whenever you are writing down your desire, write them down with the attitude of I already have this, with the attitude of I can do this, with the attitude of I can have this, with the attitude of I can overcome this, with the attitude of I can build this, with the attitude of I can create this, with the attitude of I can materialize this, with the attitude of this is mine already. That's the attitude. When you write your dreams, your goals, the things you want to do, you want to have, you want to overcome, you want to achieve, write it with the attitude of I already have it, with the attitude of I can do it, with the attitude of this is already mine, with the attitude of I deserve this. Don't write it questioning, oh, can I do it? Can I make it? No. Affirm that you can do it. Affirm that you can make it. Desires are not selfish, but rather divine signals, indications of our potential seeking to be realized. You have that desire because part of you, maybe you are unconscious of that part of you, but a part, if I do this, the lighting is better? Okay. Because a part of you knows that you can do it. A part of you already has that. A part of you already experienced that. So that part of you that already has that came into the present to remind you that, hey, this desire you have right now today is because you have already experienced it, because you have already realized it. Why? Because those divine signals are indications of our potential seeking to be realized. Indications of your potential seeking to be realized, seeking to be experienced, seeking to be express. Writing down one's desires serves as an act of faith and commitment. Faith of commitment. Since you wrote it down, you have the faith that it's going to happen. You have an unbreakable faith that it's going to happen. You have an unbreakable faith, an unbreakable belief that, matter of fact, it's already happening. So you write it down to sign a commitment with yourself that what I'm writing down, I already have it. What I'm writing down, I already experienced it. What I'm writing down, I have all I need to achieve it. All I need to experience it. I have all the tools to make this a reality. I have all the tools to make this my reality. Write down your desires. It's great. It's amazing to have desires. It's perfectly perfect. It's perfectly great. All those positive desires, all those exciting desires, all those, you name them. It can be a desire for health. It can be a desire for a new opportunity. It can be a desire for more money. It can be a desire to travel first class. It can be a desire to own a private jet. It can be a desire to build a school. It can be a desire to feed other people. It can be a desire to give money to other people. It can be a desire to give resources, to give tools to other people. It can be a desire to move into a bigger house. It can be a desire to move into another country. It can be a desire to start a brand, to start a product, to start a service. Your desires are acceptable. Your desires are approved. Because your desires are, that's potential within you, wanting to be realized, wanting to be expressed, wanting to be celebrated, wanting to be talked about. So dare to have desires. And dare to not feel bad about your desires, not even a bit. Don't feel bad for all the desires you have. As long as those desires are not hurting you or hurting somebody else, be bold about those desires. Be confident about those desires. Talk about those desires as those already are reality. Talk about those desires as those desires as your everyday life. Because why not? Why not? Write down your desires. Write down your desires. Write down your desires. Write down your desires. And then I'm gonna break down three steps that you can be like, well, I already wrote down my desire, but it's not happening. I'm not experiencing it. Matter of fact, I'm struggling. Things are not working. I'm going through challenges, adversities. I'm failing. I got you. First step, alignment between your work and the desire, or work and the prayer, work and the dream that you have, the goal that you have, the prayer that you have, the desire that you have. You got to be aligned. The work you are doing has to be aligned with the desires that you have. You are actively working toward what you are asking for, meaning your actions are in harmony with your desires, meaning your habits are in harmony with your desires, meaning your attitude is in harmony with your desires, meaning your mindset is in harmony with your desires, meaning your actions are in harmony with your desires. Because faith without work is dead. Faith without work is empty. Now also, self-reflection. How many of you right now watching, put it in the comments. You have a desire for a healthy lifestyle, but your actions don't reflect that. Your attitude don't reflect that. Your mindset don't reflect that. Your habits don't reflect that. Then how is that desire going to come to fruition? How will that desire become an experience if your mindset, if your habits, if your thoughts, if your attitude is not aligned with that desire? You are wishing for something, you are praying for something that you are not working towards. Your desire is a healthy lifestyle, but your actions are drinking, smoking, junk food all day, every day. Me, one of my desires is a healthy lifestyle. So my actions are work out every day, meditation every day, drink water every day, go for walks every day, eat fruits every day, be with the sun every day, think positive every day, talk positive every day. My desire is a healthy lifestyle, and my actions are matching that desire because it gotta match. Because if it doesn't match, I won't have one. I won't have the desire, but because my actions, my attitude, my mindset, my habits are not aligned with that desire. Not because it's impossible for you to have the desire, not because it's impossible for me to have the desire, but because the actions are not matching the desire, because the mindset is not matching the desire. Two, you have to start seeing and having the perspective and having the attitude and having the understanding that your challenges are proof of growth. Your adversities are proof of growth. Your failures are proof of growth. Your mistakes are proof of growth. Yeah. No more seeing your challenges like, oh my God, why am I going through this? This is hard, I cannot do it. No more crying when you fail. No more beating yourself down when you make a mistake. No more thinking that you cannot overcome whatever you are going through. No more thinking that what you are going through right now is your final destination. No more. Because you understand that your challenges are proof of growth. Your challenges are proof of evolvement. You're going through challenges, you're going through adversities, see it as a signal that you are in alignment towards your desires, that you are in alignment towards the life you have been praying for. As you level up, as you move forward, as you start walking in your purpose, as you start walking towards what you desire, as you start walking towards your prayers, the challenges become greater. The challenges become greater. The challenges become tougher. Why? Because just like in school, you move up another grade in school, the challenges and the tests become harder. Just like in school, the test gets harder as you move to higher grades. The test gets harder as you move up to higher grades. So your challenges, your adversities, your failures, your mistakes are just tests. It's like testing you if you truly want what you are saying that you want. It's like testing you if you really believe that you deserve that desire or whatever you are praying for. Say it as that. Because once you start seeing your challenges, your adversities, your failures, your mistakes are something good. Because to grow is good, right? Now you're not going to be scared of challenges. You're not going to be scared of adversities. You're not going to be scared of struggling, of things not working out. You're not going to be scared of crying. You're not going to be scared of failures. You're not going to be scared of mistakes because you understand that, oh, all of this is simply leveling me up because I'm going up. All of this is only building me up because I'm going up. All of this is only making me better because I'm going into better. As you level up, the challenges become greater. Just like in school, the texts get harder as you move to higher grades. The test gets harder as you move to higher grades. Hello? Oh, okay. Give me 5 minutes. I'll call you back. Yep, me making this video is more joyful, is more important, and it makes me happier. I will give the person a call back. As you level up, the challenges become greater. Just like in school, the test gets harder as you move to higher grades. So what are you going to do? Give up and quit because the test is getting harder, it's getting more challenging, it's getting tougher? Why are you going to give up? Why are you going to quit? Especially if now you understand that that challenge, that struggle, that mistake, that failure is there to build you, is there to level you up. Because as you level up, whatever comes is only coming to keep leveling you up. So start seeing challenges, adversity, struggles, mistakes, pain as proof of growth, as proof of involvement, as proof that the life that you want, the prayers that you want are already there. But if you quit, if you give up, then do you truly want that desire? Were you truly, truly committed to that desire? Were you truly, truly committed to that lifestyle? Were you truly, truly committed to that prayer that you have been praying for? Because if you want your prayer to be answered, you are not going to quit. You are not going to give up because you know, it also says in the Bible, right, which to me is a psychological and metaphysical book. Pray believing that what you are praying for is already yours. So if you are praying for something, but whenever you start having challenges, struggles, adversities, pain, mistake, failure, you give up, what are you doing? Then you are not believing that that prayer is already yours. Then you are not believing that that desire is already yours. Because if you believe that it's already yours, nothing will break you. Nothing will make you quit. Nothing will make you stop. Because you understand that it's already yours. And since it's already yours, you're going to keep going. 3, becoming your best self. Because the you that is experiencing your desires, that is experiencing the life of your dreams, that is experiencing your answered prayers, are not the you are right now. Are not the you that you have right now. That's why you get into the journey of becoming your best self, which the things you go through in life are building you, are making you into the person that has the desires that you want, into the person that can receive the desires, enjoy the desires, maintain the desires, multiply the desires. Not only the person who has a desire, because you can have your desire, but do you have the mental capacity to maintain it? Do you have the mental capacity to multiply it? Do you have the mental capacity to enjoy it? So you have to become your best self. Every challenge, every adversity is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. The struggle is not punishment, it is preparation. The struggle is not punishment, it is preparation. The pain is not punishment, it's preparation. The adversity is not punishment, it's preparation. The mistake is not punishment, it's preparation. The struggle is not punishment, it's preparation. The failure is not punishment, it's preparation. The tears are not punishment, the tears are preparation. So remind yourself that once you have your desires written down, once you know what it is that you want and where do you want to go in life, just remind yourself that, oh, okay, since I already know what I want, I'm starting the journey of becoming a better me, because the better me is the one who has all these things already. Your hard work and challenges are not setbacks. They are proof that you are evolving. They are proof that you are evolving. They are proof that you are growing. They are proof that you are getting closer to becoming the person you are destined to become. That you are closer to becoming the person you are dreaming to become. So When the struggles come, the adversities, the challenges, just know, oh, this is just preparing me. This is just preparing me. That's all that it is. This is just preparing me for what is right, for what is better, for what is great, and for what is good. Your hard work is preparing you not only to have the life that you want, but to maintain the life that you want. Your hard work and challenges are not setbacks. They are proof that you are evolving, that you are growing. And it's true. The desires you have, the dreams, the goals that you have are going to require a new you. Because if you stay who you are today, who you are right now, you know those desires are not going to happen, are not going to come to you. You're not going to experience them. Why? Because you haven't become the person who has those desires. That's why life is going to build you, it's going to shape you, it's going to guide you, and it's going to mold you into the person who not only has your dream life, but into the person who can enjoy, who can multiply, and who can show other people how they can get the dream life. So don't question your challenges. Don't question your adversities. Don't question your pain. Don't question your failure. Don't question your mistakes. Don't question it. Simply understand that, okay, these all setbacks, those are just stepping stone into where I'm going. Those are just brick, because I'm building a brick wall of my success, a brick wall of my happiness. So all these setbacks, I'm going to use them to get better. I'm going to use them to know better. I'm going to use them to become better. Your hard work and challenges are not setbacks. They are proof that you are evolving, that you are growing. The things you are praying for are already unfolding. They are, and you know it. Because if you pray for it, what did I say at the beginning too? The mental state in which you write your desires, you write your prayers, or you say your prayers, the mental state that you in, whenever you are praying, whenever you are writing down your affirmations, your dreams, your goals, your desires, the mental state you are in has a lot to do. Because if you pray for success but having a defeated mindset, a defeated attitude, it's not aligning. If you pray for success, have the attitude that you are already successful. You are already great. You are already prosperous. If you pray for a happy relationship, a healthy relationship, pray with the attitude that, yes, I'm already in that relationship. I'm deserving of a healthy relationship. Once you're writing down your desires, your dreams, your goals, have the mental state that those desires, those dreams, those goals are already yours. The things you are praying for are already unfolding. You are just growing into the person who can help them. You are just growing into the person who can handle them. Because a lot of you have desires, dreams, and goals that right now, if those things happen to you, you wouldn't be able to handle them. I always use this example of one time, one of my classes last year, one of my students was like, oh, I want to have I think it was a Bugatti. I was like, okay, that's great. That's great. Bugatti, why not? That's what you want. You deserve to have it. But then I asked, do you have a driver license? He was like, no, I don't even know how to drive for real. I was like, so you are asking for something you are not ready for. Same here right now. You are just growing into the person who can handle your dreams, who can handle your desires, who can handle your goals. You are simply growing into the person who can handle your dreams, who can handle your desires, who can handle your goals. You are simply growing into that person that has the life that you are telling yourself or God or the universe that you want. You are simply growing into that person, evolving into that person, getting into that person, into that version of yourself. So, desires are not selfish. They are divine signals, indications of our potential seeking to be realized. And writing down one's desires is an act of faith and commitment, helping to shift your focus from limitation to possibilities. Because when you are writing down your dreams, your goals, your desires, your ideas, you are writing down all the possibilities, and possibilities are limitless because the universe is limitless. No matter the amount of money you can write that you desire to have, that amount of money can always go up, and that amount of money can always go down. Possibilities. Your desires. Write down your desires, write down your goals, write down your ideas. Because when you're writing down, you are simply filling your mind and your life with possibilities. What is possible, what can be achieved, what can be done. When you write your desires, there is no limitations when you're in that list. There is not, oh no, it's not going to happen. No. You have the list of what can happen or what will happen. Because you are writing down your desires, which are what again? Divine signals, indications of our potential seeking to be realized. So, what are you going to do after this video? Are you going to write your desires down, your dreams, your goals, and go again and be like, oh, I cannot do it, I cannot have it, I cannot overcome it? Or are you going to write them down with the conviction, with the affirmation, confirmation that you can in fact do it, you can in fact have it, you can in fact experience it? Yeah. Have an intentional approach to life. And you having dreams, goals, desires, allow you to see life with intentions because you already know where you want to go. So you are giving your life direction, you are giving your life a purpose, you are giving your life intentions. Right? So yeah. Desires are not selfish. Have them. It's great to be ambitious. It's great to dream big, think big, visualize big. It's great. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Ambition is not something to be ashamed of, but rather a spiritual call to action, a push towards growth, expansion, and purpose. Ambition is not something to be ashamed of, but rather a spiritual call to action, a push toward growth, expansion, and purpose. A push toward growth, expansion, and purpose. A push toward growth, expansion, and purpose. Ambition is not something to be ashamed of, it's not something to be scared of, but rather a spiritual call to actions, to push forward towards growth, expansion, and purpose. So be ambitious. I love being ambitious. I love to be around ambitious people. I love to listen to ambition ideas, ambition movement. I love it because I know it's a push towards growth, towards progression, is a push towards expansion, is a push towards purpose. So yes, have your desires. Let your desires be bold, big, be ambitious, because why not? Ambition is not something to be ashamed of. It's not something to be scared of. But rather, a spiritual call, a push towards growth, expansion, and purpose. A push towards growth, expansion, and purpose. Ambition is not something to be ashamed of. Ambition is not something to be scared of, but rather a spiritual call, a divine call, a intuitive call. A call to action to do what? To push toward growth, expansion, and purpose. Growth, expansion, and purpose. Growth, expansion, and purpose. So go ahead, have ambition, and write down what are your biggest ambitions. Write them down. Write them down. Write them down. You'll see the power of writing things down. The fact that I was able to write my ideas down and put them on a piece of paper and what I want to talk about, it allowed me to have a guide. It allowed me to touch specific points. Usted sí está loca, ¿no yo? This woman said I'm crazy because I'm making a video on Madonna. So I tell her, you are the crazy one. I'm not crazy. I'm still going to keep talking and make my video. But I was sitting here, and the whole time I was here, they were sitting in front of me, right? And they were looking at me. And I kept talking because I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't going to stop. And I kept talking, and they kept making faces. But I keep ignoring them because I'm focused on what I'm doing. I'm not hurting nobody. But then they were leaving, right? That woman goes and look at me, and she does me like this. And she says she's in Spanish. Estás loca. But what she doesn't know is that I understand Spanish. So I tell her, you are the one who's crazy, not me. And I smile. Have a blessed day. I don't entertain negativity. Have a blessed day. You go be great. This is another proof that you gotta do what you gotta do, regardless of what people are going to say. In her eyes, I'm crazy. But in my eyes, I'm a genius. I'm a leader. I'm a visionary. And I'm still gonna make the video. The whole time I've been talking, since I started this video, they were looking. So it was 36 minutes of them listening to me, teaching to me, educating. Maybe I was speaking so much truth and so much positive that bothered the spirit, you know. Because when you vibrate so high, some people can't stand you. Some people can't be next to you because something want to come out, something. But no. Another good thing about writing things down. When you write them down, now I have clarity. I could have come here and make this video without writing anything down. I could have done it. I have done it multiple times. But in my head, I was like, oh, I want to talk about desires, dreams, goals, and visions. Okay, so let me write something down that as I'm speaking, as these ideas come winning me to all of you, as this come from winning me to all of you, let me put what I had back then, let me put it in a paper so I can add these past ideas or old thoughts into this video whenever I'm going to record it, which is what I did. But imagine if I didn't write it down. Write things down. And now this is written down. I can use this. I can see another 10 years, 20 years, 5 years. And whenever I fill this book up, because I am with ideas, affirmations, positivity, dreams, goals, prayers, meditations. And whenever I'm gone physically, somebody else can have this book and it's going to serve them for good. And that's how we transfer knowledge. We transfer positivity. We transfer understanding. We transfer consciousness by making it available for others to have, for others to hear, for others to teach, for others to experience. Desires are not selfish, but rather divine signals, indications of our potential seeking to be realized. Writing down one's desires serves as an act of faith and commitment, helping to shift focus from limitations to possibilities. Ambition is not something to be ashamed of, but rather a spiritual call to action, a push towards growth, expansion, and purpose. Let me know in the comments which part of this video was more exciting to you, which part of this video enlightened you more, what was your favorite part, which one motivated you more, which one inspired you more, which one was your favorite quote or your favorite time, which one was your funny. It can be the same with this soul, with this spirit that she called me crazy. It was funny to me. Maybe it can be funny to you as well. Put in the comment. Also, let me know what is your truth from this video. What is one truth or two truths that you have taken away from this video? Speak your truth. Whatever your truth is, speak it, express it, put it in the comments. And of course, like, subscribe, because why not? I know you want more of this good energy. I know you want more of this positive energy. So support me. Because as you support me, you support yourself. Because as I say, all my videos, right, and in my classes, whatever you do to other people, you're only doing it to yourself. I'm gonna make a video about it another time. Desires, dreams, goals. Yeah. It's great. It's great. It's great to have them. Right? The power of affirmation, intentional desire. That's why I was saying that as long as your desires are not hurting yourself or hurting somebody else, go for it. Intentional desire. Intentional. What are your intentions behind those desires? Why do you want those desires to happen? If you want those desires to happen so you can do something awful, something negative to hurt the world, nature, or yourself, that's on you. Power of affirmations. Speaking as it's already are. The power of affirmations. Intentional desire. And faith-driven action. Faith. We spoke about that, right? Writing down one's desires serves as an act of faith and commitment. Faith-driven actions, inspired actions, motivated actions. Rather than being trapped by present struggles, present mistakes, present failures, present pain. No. One must declare their vision and align with it. Declare your desires and align with it. Declare your dreams and align with it. Declare your purpose and align with it. Declare your vision and align with it. Transforming thoughts into reality. Desires into reality. Goals into reality. Dreams into reality. Declare your vision and align with it. Declare your dreams and align with it. Declare your goals and align with it. Declare your vision and align with it. Declare your desires and align with it. Transforming thoughts into reality. It was such a great video, just like all my videos, because I'm great. I love you. I appreciate you. I celebrate you. I look good. I think good. I had a ring. I had to remove it because it was uncomfortable. I was like, yeah. The sun's still out? Oh, the sun already went. But I'm still here. It was such a great video. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed, as always, talking to myself. Because I'm talking to myself. But if you made this far in this video, put in the comments, what made you stick around for so long? What is one takeaway you have from this video? It can be that I'm beautiful. It can be a takeaway that I'm strong. It can be a takeaway that I'm positive. It can be a takeaway that I am inspirational. It can be a takeaway that I am motivational. It can be a takeaway that I am great. I am good. My life is good. It can only get better. That I dress good. That you like my outfit. That you like how I was talking. That in this place, whatever your takeaway is, whatever your truth is, speak it up. And see you whenever I see you.